you ready to go to Iziz yet? Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from Iziz. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there. Colonel Tobin is General Vaklu's right-hand man. Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior. Back when we were fighting Vaklu's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaklu wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But Vaklu seems to have adapted well to peacetime. When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Iziz. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet. I don't blame you. They're a sad people. Are you ready to go to Iziz yet? I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes, the Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where she wanders now, Mandalore? Why she gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. She is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path. And I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3. Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
The only ones with stealth generators, did you? Over here. There are more of them. For Mandalore!
Trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Iziz immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of Iziz. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone. Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
General vacuums and underground resistance.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant? The winds still taste of misfortune, then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages. These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now... Calm. Calm.
What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in. The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts. As you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk...
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Iziz? I see. Is your ship affiliated with any Republic-based corporation? You could just answer no. Answers like that just mean more paperwork for me. Do you have any crates of weapons or other military equipment you plan to sell in Iziz? You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Iziz Comm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me. A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Iziz or go underground. That is classified military information. I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder. And who is going to report it? You should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him. Men, we're taking him away. Now!
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa? My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Iziz, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us? Please, just help us. You're right. I'm not telling you everything. But I am telling you the truth about my children. I only want to get them out of the city. We have no home, and I don't think we can survive if a civil war starts.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What I offer you 2,000...
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you? Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant...
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Iziz is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders. A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal. Certainly, things are quiet right now. I have some time. These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia... I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it. Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian. Stay out of trouble.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here. You have returned.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get... Are you with me? No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Diagnostic, obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon system. Alarmed embarrassment. Is there someone that you... Statement. Recitation. Theory. I believe if we were to encounter 3 separate squads of HK units, we could use this device to triangulate their base of operations. Answer. Must. It does.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yuma.
Dahupa bosa kurata. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa.
Moga chi norta hirembe wanachik. Kati mogo grabo. Durum pabana karas mangra. Kalalavadumba.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Kavadumpa munsuru ku kawana bota. Tonghitemos.
Tahirembe wanakom paile mokata. Takom takjus miki mogo grabo. Kachi chu esa hodunga. Tvaraccio monsincho mencho barawamba. Machidos. Anches klilim solni.
Moloda na. Kawana bota yunta tanga kina.
Baniner sokokran. Moga chi norkata. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kan.
Taraccio mosincho kava. Kavadumpa munsuru kuple.
Dawancha mori konsova.
Tonghite mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawatune ruta.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Kawana bota yun.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, off-worlder.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian.
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and
You mean after the Jedi drove...
such of you could... Onderon was responsible...
Rakichi sa, Tomasin Tinachara, Rakichi sa, Dakosha, Nichotola, Jumkarataka.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have...
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
A lot of credits to be made around here.
Some of those alien folks.
sommogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gita yaba bram tabani soju. Da come giusto. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata kavadumba mo wendido chok.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Iziz?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Iziz. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have her watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beasts... We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. No way. We're under orders. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. Stay out of trouble.
I have questions. You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian. We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We thought we would triumph easily. What did you think of us? Is that so? The Sith would have... We would have brought a new age. Look around you. Look, I ask you this. Just think of... Now, is there something...
Donos emeragith. Dawa Josinu Poindorakawa, Ichi Rendumo Parama Kawana, Bomabe, and Wamagro. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi, and Wamagro.
What do you want? Not really, I just started here. I have to get back to work.
Malampro tarawanti kasa samcha para guatasha contiacha. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita. Chone murlera. Tonkinge bano mungachino ta imbre wanachiki. Drumbaba. Kawana bota yunta tanga. Chone murlera, tonkinge bano jansakan, kavadumpa munsuru, kavadumpa munsuru, takome tak, blaia justinge, miki gongo. Kawana bot, untachiwi. Da hupa, bossa. Kawana bota. Entomesh mi paju.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. Huh. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
This has got to be the worst service
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk? Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up! They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd call each other all manner of things. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. Maybe some of these people will know more about...
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pizat game when I heard a loud sound up. She was quite dead. Blood with... The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people and...
Tu, Nitsa! Da wancha mori. Da hupa, bo. Munga chinor, da imbrei wanachiki. Drumba bamwa. Conti chan mu. Ta come tak, plaia giusting. Miki.
Welcome back. I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pizat game when I heard a loud sound out. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise, and the next day they picked... Just up.
It might be a good idea to... Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was...
I am 1B. Warning. Any attempt... I am 1B.
Nitsa! Da wancha. Da hupa, bossa curata, goju, honta chiwit. Da wancha morichi. Tong hitem. Mungachinor ta imbre wanachike. Drumba. Mungachin kaw.
Welcome back. That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part... When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. Welcome back. That would be Bohem. Who knows?
Need Dahupa, bossa curata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Tawancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyo, kuna sita, dorcho ni soba. Ichawa te
I am 1B AD. I am 1B. Certainly. I am 1B. Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods? That goes against... $1B-AD was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. $1B-AD was built to buy droid components for below base cost value and sell components. Greetings, Master. Certainly, 1B-AD. $1B-AD was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. $1B-AD was built to buy droid components for... Sorry, my Certainly.
Welcome back. That would be Bohemian.
Have any work that needs to be done?
It's not much, but enough to live on.
Greetings, Master.
Onderon. In Wamagro.
Dahupa, go Sakurata, go Jujuto Yoki, Hia Punta Chiwita. Tawancha Morichiwa, Mufalawa, Nibob. Ichawa, te crossi wisho toda si, e krimba chokwin.
Welcome back. That would be Bohema's SOD. Who knows? When Dagon and I were waiting... No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
This room is reserved. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as 1B8D as...
I thought it was you. I served. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. Enough of the past. The whole... That's the first. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain... I have to get to Coruscant. After the Jedi Civil War, if Onderon secedes, trade between our world, the Senate eventually... I really can't say. And Vaklu... What do you want to know about that night? Dagon Gent didn't do it. Because he was with me at the time. It's quite simple. Right now, he's accused of murder. If he's convicted, the sentence is death. I'm afraid the Onderonians are quite... I was with Dagon in his office at the time of the murder. He definitely wasn't involved. We were taking great pains not to be seen, which has a certain irony. I only wish there was something I could do to help him.
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private words about this. Together, we fought against the Republic during the Mandalorian...
I don't particularly like the idea that he's working...
The information I have is vital to the Senate. Thank you for the tip. The journey to helping me if...
Faça sujo.
Greetings, Master. Entity Bahima unknown. The market rate for those parts would... Thank you for...
Kif in the cantina can probably do something. What do you want?
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune kawana bota yuntatang.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura tayaita.
Welcome back. My deck is still warming. If it'll help, there's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
I've already given my report, Off-Worlder. He came from his office, like I said.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's Fall. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to... There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks. Kel's gang pretty much owns this street. She's in the local canteen. Just get me the encrypted holodisk.
What do you want here, Off-Worlder? The room... You? And just how do you intend to? The off-worlder wants to make a donation.
Dapat
Captain, you're back. Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Off-worlder. Hurry, children. We get to go on.
So, you're back. This is So, I only know of one There's only one thing ultimately more important. So, this 2,000 credits. No, the
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. If things go bad during a meeting, come back when you're ready.